It has named an assembly of the first holiday special that I made for my birthday that wasn't tomorrow. So after season 7, I didn't really want to end the show yet, so I continued it with holiday specials. So the first one was called the Valentine's Day Special. And it's off as it being a few days before Valentine's Day, and the team sings a parody of Fire, Some Can't Watch It. And also there's one where sing Wade's PH verses on a tree and Wade attaches her when she falls. And that was two. And then after the song, we find out that the team is trying to find a present that is to Captain Wade's Olsen's. And I decided to have that be a little premise there because there are so many tuples in this team that would just take a long time to think there's so many presents that the tuples did each other, so instead I decided to have the whole entire team getting a present for the captain. So when they tried to ask her what's my want, she just says doesn't want a physical present, she just wants to smile all day. And to sing the song. And sings a parody of Pinkie Pie's Smile song. I bet. Then wanted to Anna Rose, the new teacher at the school. And then her meeting with all the other teachers and they explain that they don't know if Anna Rose is as evil as Daphne Peril was. And so they vowed to not let her find out that they are the weapons tuples. But then we see Rumpelstiltskin once upon a time telling her that it's that fact. And then found out she used to date Pitch Black. And she's also related to Evan and Abigail. And she's also like a force siren. And so she uses her siren powers to make a few of the tuples of the team break up. We then see Dylan and Rachel playing basketball together. Rachel asks Dylan is the new teacher is a little bit off to him, and they made the Mom Penny Testicles Rainbow Waltz reference by saying how off do you mean? And then we see Jacob and Davin inside the classroom. Jacob reveals that he made a necklace for Rachel for Valentine's Day and he wants to hire it in a desk. But Davin tells him that he's just a return person, so he said not to do that. Now, when I was writing this is Holly Festival a bunch of years ago, I did not include the scene where Jacob decides not to put it inside a desk, so it doesn't really make sense how he had it in his pocket later on and just at the end, but I decided to add in that he decided not to put it inside a desk, and that made sense. Then they're back to Rachel and Dylan playing basketball, and Peter and Davin also join them, and they all see Anna Rose making a few of the tuples break up. And Dylan is like, oh, she's that kind of off. Then it's not the My Pony Testicles Rainbow Waltz reference. It then somehow they house from the sirens and the boyfriends, and that includes the whole entire team, a my point doesn't those rainbow watts. It's like expert synopsising. Instead, they know what the silences necklaces are and what they can do. We then find out that the team is hiding some animals on the moon. And then we see Rachel Peters is spying on Anna Rose, and she texts her and literally looks at her heart. She's now controlling her with her heart, and she forces her to tell her where the team is hiding. And Rachel Peters, after doing that, Rachel Peters asks as she didn't have a heartbeat, but she said it might keep it for her a little bit. Rachel Peters then turns back to sip and immediately to watch her test and have a heart inside bite. Rachel puts into a hearing room and sees how the Mars she might have accidentally told Emma Rose where they were hiding. And then we see Daphne and Rachel talk, and they sing a parody of Todd's various songs from our point. And then see Emma and Hood breaking up and Rachel tries to break the spell on Hood, but she isn't deceived, so Daphne saves her from him. And I know that in Dana, but like there have been so many scenes where Jacob and David has saved Rachel's life, and yet she ends up with Matt, so we haven't yet seen Matt save her life, but with Dana. Anyways. And then she Rachel Peters is trying to hard bats Rose, but she reveals that it is darkened, meaning that it is now black, so she can't have a bat until it is undarkened. And so then goes to Rachel's house and tells her to stand well. Rose has a heart and needs to do a bat. Tina and agree to help her do a heart bat. I then went into the scene where they ate a hard bat in toy form, so here it is. This is bad, Rachel Peters' heart, Emma Rose. No, never is. Starting, they can't have bat inside her body. But, ew. Nope, you don't. It's Peters. 2 errors. It's Peters. I know there's still inside of you. You proves that by telling us the truth. By telling us to help you get your heart back. And it's starting. I think it's starting because of all those things that Anna Rose has been telling you to do. And also because you 10 evil ones times, but still. Mostly it's because all those things that Anna Rose has been telling you to do this whole time. And so maybe if you don't listen to her, maybe it won't be darkened anymore. We all trust you, Rachel Peters. You trust me enough to believe I'm right? I do. Your heart is not darkened anymore. That's it. I believe that belongs to you. and he dies helping me. So after that, they're back to Rachel's house, and they end up like floating inside of Rachel's room. So Noah starts to, and she's scared, and then Emma Rose turns in and traps them inside of a room underneath Rachel's room. Also, that mentioned that before that, tapping her to it was the spell on tapping head was broken by the boys. So, he read on wisdom. And also found that the spell placed in him was for him to love Emma Rose, as made Rachel faint. And so it's the first time in dying to isn't very fainting in myself. Oh, and it's not going to be the last time this morning does. We then see the team fighting a lot, and Wikipedia stops them and sees it able to there's ways so the idea is he needs to deal with everything. Then they're out thanks to the sirens and their boyfriends, and they also revealed they found Sportis and Stephanie some Lazy Town, who I said, but they are not a couple, or they're not a couple, so they weren't under the spell. And everybody else says they should be a couple, and I agree. So they actually helped them there to say we're going down this spell, or there's not a couple yet. But afterwards, the little parody evolved into the show, and Emma Rose's spell is floating. Rachel and Tapping Hurt and fly over and kill Emma Rose. And so that's not following the rules. Don't kill somebody and yes, as you know, it turn back to ice. It's anymore. And then the special ends with Jacob giving Rachel old necklace they made for her. Then we have a trade scene. This is my first ever trade scene for one of the holiday specials. And I decided to include a trade scene for every single holiday special to tell you guys something that is going to be referenced in the next one. And something that is going to be happening in the next one. And so in this first ever trade scene in my sub, Rumpelstiltskin Sting puts a sleeping spell on J-Dub and tells Rachel that she has to bring the team to the Once Upon a Time world. So that's what she ends up doing in that special, so. That's he trade scene the way it's into the Once Upon a Time special. My time specials next, so I will play the trailer for that now. So